Let's go to this next story. Why people think Barack Obama and Michelle Obama are getting divorced. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So rumors of potential divorce before Barack and Michelle emerged after Michelle skipped two high-profile events, which is traditionally attended by former presidents and their spouses, and their funeral, former President Jimmy Carter. Michelle's office gave no reasons for her absence, prompting widespread speculation about marital status issues. Social media and tabloids questioned the couple's relationship, with many noting the unusual nature of her missing such significant events. Despite the rumors, there have been no concrete evidence of such statements from the Obamas confirming or denying any marital problems. The speculation gained traction online, particularly on Twitter. Users pointed to Michelle's absence and the lack of public explanation as possible signs of trouble in their 30-year marriage. Vinny.
I mean, we talked about this, what was it, a week ago? Just looking at the last photo that they shot of them at dinner table. If I'm just a body language reader, just looking at them sitting that far away, Rob, do you have that photo? How far? It's almost as if they could have been eating in another room.
They had their own zip codes.
Yeah, and she's mentioned that before. Like okay, guys, let's just go off of body language. Somebody obviously told them to smile, but I mean, I personally like to sit next to the girl that I'm dating. I want to be next to her so I can obviously steal her food. We all agree on that. But I don't. This is my opinion. I don't feel as if this is genuine. They're a political couple. I mean, there's been rumors. We already know all the stuff that has been rumored around Barack and what Tucker interviewed. What was his name? Larry Sinclair. And you could believe whatever you want to believe. I just have a feeling that it's real. I know Jennifer Aniston. There was a tabloid surface in October about them having a romantic relationship, which I kind of don't believe. She said it didn't happen.
The entertainment industry and political world are no strangers to rumors, but the latest buzz involving former President Barack Obama and Hollywood star Jennifer Aniston has taken center stage. Adding intrigue to the story is speculation about a supposed fallout with Michelle Obama, fueling widespread interest across social media and tabloid headlines. These sensational claims have sparked endless chatter, leaving many wondering, what's the truth behind the rumors capturing everyone's attention? Is there any substance to this whirlwind of speculation?
She only met him once, but I don't know. If I'm a vibe guy, she missed two major things, and I understand the hating of Donald Trump, but this solidifies to me that there's problems in the home front, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're not even around each other.
So here's one thing that I don't get. I'm not going to lie. The whole conversation about why you think they're going to get a divorce or Michelle Obama is not really Michelle, it's Big Mike. It just doesn't add up to me. I think it just seems like a complete cope and hating on the Obamas. And I'm no fan of Michelle Obama. She ain't my type. She ain't my thing. But you know how many other U.S. presidents in the history of the United States have gotten divorced? Zero. The only president that has ever gotten divorced is Ronald Reagan to his first wife before he became president in 1950. So there's zero template. There's zero case examples.
Okay.
How Tom talks about words talk, numbers scream. The number is zero. So I don't think that there's anything on the agenda. Now, if I'm Barack Obama and I'm thinking about getting a divorce, why don't you consider this? Just do what other great presidents do and just cheat on your wife on the low. JFK, Marilyn Monroe, Ronald Reagan, whatever he was doing, Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, I get it. So if that's something you're considering, maybe you take alternative measures to basically explore the space and explore the room. But it makes no sense to me as why they would be.
Pull up that clip, Rob. Pull up that clip, and I'm coming to you next. Because Adam just gave very wise counsel here.
Am I wrong, though?
Always. Jennifer Aniston has turned off comments on Instagram after DM leaks of affair with Barack Obama. Okay, what is the DM leaks, Rob? Can you pull up?
The buzz started when In Touch magazine splashed a bold headline across its cover. The truth about Jen and Barack? Naturally, such a provocative statement sent shockwaves through the media. The article teased readers with claims that Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama had grown closer, hinting that this connection might be causing tension with Michelle Obama. However, buried within the piece was an important clarification. While Aniston and Obama had indeed become better acquainted, there was no affair involved. A Hollywood insider reportedly stated, "They are not having an affair," seemingly putting an end to the speculation, though the story continued to spark curiosity and fuel conversations.
How embarrassing that he actually had to be the only living president, because we know that Jimmy Carter just passed away, that he's the only living president who had to appear by himself because Michelle decided that she didn't want to show up. Now, originally, I was saying that Michelle didn't show up because she was absolutely disgusted with politics, or it's a possibility that, she was just being sassy or just being a regular person from her culture, standing on business like people from the culture expect for her to do. And you've seen a lot of people that were actually supporting that narrative when it came to Michelle Obama. They were saying that Michelle Obama just didn't want to go. We reviewed the CNN pundits that was online talking about the same thing. And that was the narrative, right? That was the thing that was being communicated, is just that she wasn't going. A lot of people speculated she wasn't doing it because she was sick, and all of these different things that were being communicated across the internet is speculation, which it makes it difficult for him because speculation then leads to rumors, and then people start to dig. And when you don't put on a unified front, right? When you start to break from tradition, right or wrong, right? People start to speculate as to whether or not there's something else going on behind the scenes, or if everything is just cool and you just being a mad woman that you are. But let me play this video that somewhat perfectly summarizes what's been.
Sensational stories often take on a life of their own, and this was no exception. As whispers of the alleged affair gained traction, Jennifer Aniston decided to address the rumors herself during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Displaying her trademark charm and humor, she laughed off the speculation, joking, "I was not mad at it," implying the rumors were amusing but entirely untrue. Aniston went on to clarify that she had only met Barack Obama once and actually had a much closer relationship with Michelle Obama. Her comments were clear, concise, and intended to put the matter to rest, though the buzz surrounding the story continued to linger.
Popping up everywhere, all over my timeline, inside of my emails, all of that. This is what's being communicated, and I think it might surprise you a little bit.
Breaking right now, an extraordinary mystery developing over the state of President Obama and Michelle's marriage. Now, there has been a huge amount of speculation as to what exactly is going on after Michelle first missed the funeral of the former US President Jimmy Carter. Some folks said that was because she didn't want to have to sit next to Donald Trump at the event. But then the announcement that she was also going to be skipping Trump's second inauguration, something she didn't do, remember, back in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Now insiders are predicting an Obama divorce announcement. And I want to bring you this exclusive reporting from Jessica Reed Krause, who is the author, very well connected. Should point out she is a Trump and RFK junior ally, but a very well-connected cultural journalist who publishes the House in Habit Substack. And she has reported overnight, the question now isn't if, but when. If I had to guess, they will wait until after the inauguration to announce it. Timing, you know, is everything. And yet the story doesn't end there. For months,
As is often the case with rumors, denials can sometimes spark more curiosity rather than silence it. Despite Jennifer Aniston's candid response, the rumor mill kept churning. Speculation intensified as people scrutinized moments from the Obama's public lives, zeroing in on two key events: former President Jimmy Carter's funeral and President Donald Trump's inauguration, further fueling the flames.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
You know, it's got a certain ring to it.
But what led up to that golden moment for this couple wasn't always a fairy tale. In her book, Michelle Obama calls this part of her story Becoming Us, about the meeting and marriage that would transform the trajectory of her life and challenge her in ways she would never expect.
You ready to talk about Barack?
Who?
You ready to talk about...
By age 25, Michelle had executed a meticulous game plan for achievement and success.
I was a box checker, and I was checking off my box. You know, I got into Princeton, great. What am I going to do next? I don't know. Why don't I go to law school? Got into Harvard and going to Harvard, check. Got my big firm position, check.
That big firm position was at the Chicago law firm of Sidley and Austin.
You're at this law firm.
Got it all together.
You got it all together.
I had made a declaration that I was off men. I was focusing on my career. I had my checklist. I was getting it done.
Locked, focused.
And then she was asked to mentor an incoming summer associate, a man 2 years older, already rumored to be an exceptionally gifted law student.
He's still a law student at Harvard.
Right. A first year.
First year. You're going to be his mentor.
Yeah.
He comes blowing into town, a little bit famous already. Late for the first meeting.
Late. I was like, is he trifling? The black man's going to be late on the first day? I was like,
You weren't overly impressed in the beginning.
I wasn't. You know, I have my suspicions when a bunch of white folks fawn on over a black man, because I sort of think, okay, he can talk straight. So they think he's wonderful. So, so that was my theory. And then his name was Barack Obama. He was from Hawaii. I thought, what? You know, so I didn't really know what to expect.
Michelle Obama was notably absent from both events, sparking speculation that her absence hinted at deeper marital issues tied to the alleged affair. However, friends of Michelle quickly dismissed these claims, shedding light on the real reason for her absence. According to insiders, her decision to skip these events had nothing to do with her marriage. Instead, she reportedly chose not to attend because she refused to feign civility with Donald Trump, whom she has openly criticized in the past. Her absence, though noticeable, was a reflection of her personal principles, not rumored marital discord.
And then in walks Barack Obama. And Barack Obama has always walked like Barack Obama. Like, he's got all the time in the world. He had that stride. I was like, dude, you're cute. But in my mind, I was like,
not interested?
Not off limits. Not even not interested. I'm not going to date one of the few black summer associates. Robin, how tacky, you know.
But she quickly found herself drawn to him. And by July, her resolve to avoid romance began to falter.
We had been hanging out, getting closer. Barack had suggested that we date, but I was like, no, meet my friends, do this, do that. It wouldn't be right. No. And he was like, you're crazy. We should date. I like you, you like me. And and I liked that about him. He was very straightforward. He wasn't playing games. I say that to the ladies out there. Not a game player, very clear about what he wanted. When we stopped for ice cream and he got the sense that I was starting to open up, and he played it real smooth. He just leaned in for a kiss. And that really was it. You know, from that kiss on, it was love. And he was my man.
Adding to the intrigue, Barack Obama was spotted dining solo at the upscale Washington, D.C. restaurant area Mazza. This outing quickly became a talking point, with some seeing it as a sign of trouble in paradise. However, stepping back and viewing the situation with perspective reveals a far less dramatic narrative.
Standing next to Mr. Mutani, and I was introduced to Senator Obama by name. Later that evening in a bar which I believe was called Alibis, and I state believe because I have failed so far to get Citigroup to provide the credit card receipts that has the actual name. I mentioned I could use a line or two to wake up. Senator Obama asked me if I was referring to coke, and I stated I was. After stating I was, Obama stated he could purchase cocaine for me and then made a telephone call. This too was significant, from a cell phone to a presently unknown individual, during which Senator Obama arranged the cocaine purchase. Senator Obama and I then departed the bar in my limousine and proceeded to an unknown location where Senator Obama exited the limousine with $250, which was provided to him by me. Returned a short while later with an 8-ball of cocaine, which he gave to me. I did ingest a couple of lines of cocaine, and shortly thereafter, Senator Obama produced a glass cylinder pipe and packet of crack cocaine from his pocket. Obama then smoked the crack cocaine. I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine, after which I had the driver take me to my hotel, the Comfort Suites, Gurnee, Illinois. The following day, November 7th, 1999, Senator Obama appeared at my hotel room, unannounced, uninvited, where we again ingested cocaine and I again performed fellatio on Senator Obama. 7.
Wow. Yeah, so that's his personal account that he actually told me. Now let's take a look at
public figures, including former presidents, often attend events or dine solo for various reasons, and a solitary meal is far from proof of a strained relationship. In fact, diners at the restaurant reportedly cheered upon Obama's arrival, treating his presence as a moment of celebration rather than a scandal.
It went viral, and sources claim the story may be cover for deeper issues, with some suggesting it's an attempt to counter long-standing questions about Obama's personal life. Michelle's absence from public events adds fuel to speculation, so the scandal threatens to expose more than just a potential affair. And while the mainstream media spins their narratives, savvy investors know the real story about protecting wealth. The economic truth they won't tell you: inflation is destroying your retirement savings faster than any scandal. At Global Gold Investments, they deal in facts, not rumors. Call 888-700-4148 for their 2025 Protect Your Wealth and Retirement Guide. Get it free. Mention Next News for a complimentary portfolio analysis and up to $1,000 in free silver for January rollovers. Don't let media distractions hide the truth about your financial future. Okay, so this has been tearing through social media. Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama. Are they having an affair? Even Megyn Kelly is talking about it.
She wasn't coming. There's to be some momentum picking up in the rumor mill about their marriage. First, on January 15th, in the Substack of Jessica Reed Krause, also known as House and Habit, she posts the following. Michelle Obama's absence at Jimmy Carter's funeral certainly raised some eyebrows, but yesterday's announcement that she won't be attending Trump's inauguration confirms something is definitely going on between her and Barack. Whispers about cracks in their relationship have been circulating in D.C. for over a year now, but this feels like the first public proof of a marriage on the rocks. If I had to guess, they will wait until after the inauguration to announce it. Timing, is everything.
Amid the whirlwind of speculation, Barack Obama made a move that many viewed as a definitive response to the rumors. He shared a heartfelt birthday message to Michelle Obama on social media, accompanied by a touching photo of the couple holding hands. His caption read, "Happy birthday to the love of my life," to which Michelle warmly replied, "Love you, honey." This public exchange painted a picture of a couple still deeply in love, providing a strong counterpoint to the narrative of marital strife. In an era where social media often offers a glimpse into personal lives, such gestures speak volumes and resonate far beyond the digital screen.
And yet the story doesn't end there. For months, I've heard Jennifer Aniston's name tied to Barack. Then Jessica cites a DM she received the day before. Quote, "He's with Jennifer Aniston. My old manager, now a friend, is connected to her inner circle. At a gathering with Jennifer's friends, the affair came up casually. Jennifer herself admitted it. They were sitting with a psychic, which makes it sound surreal, but it's definitely not a secret among her closest friends." Then yesterday, Meghan McCain had a discussion about this on her show, suggesting she is hearing the same. She had on Tara Palmieri, who's a reporter, saying, "Fast and furious loud, I've been hearing this rumor about the Obamas getting a divorce from reputable people. I'm not talking about TMZ," she says. "I'm talking about very serious journalists telling me they are hearing that the Obama divorce rumors are true." And Tara, who's a senior political correspondent for Puck, says, "I've certainly heard it for a while too, even before Michelle said she wasn't coming to the inauguration." I do not know whether this is true at all, but if it is true, it truly would be a political earthquake in Democrat circles. Never mind America. I don't remember a presidential divorce in modern history. There's to be some momentum.
Well, what's really going on, though?
Obama is dating Jennifer Aniston. Is that for real? Some of us think Jennifer is a man, and this would make perfect sense. Obama is dating...
Oh, man. Okay.
While the Obamas' public display of affection eased some speculation, others continued searching for evidence to support the affair rumors. However, reputable fact-checking organizations, including Snopes, have thoroughly investigated the claims and found no proof to substantiate them, reinforcing that the rumors are baseless and lack any credible foundation.
Because they can't. Your look to the public perception, if Barack Obama and Michelle Obama get divorced, her political future, if she ever wanted one, is completely finito. And then the questions about him.
What political future does she want?
What do you mean?
If she had any interest in a political future, now is the time. When you have a vegetable candidate and she's the leading person in the polls and Kamala Harris was sort of catapulted in, everyone talks about Michelle Obama running. Everyone talks about it. And now I always say, like, what interest has she ever shown?
Adam, not interest.
What
public
office has she ever had? What interest has she ever shown?
Donald Trump never had a public office. But here's the thing, Adam. When
Donald
you're in
Trump
them,
talked about running for president for 30 years, bro.
They asked him,
and then he finally did it.
Adam, but
she's never once talked about it, and I could care less.
Adam,
I have no
it's not
interest
what
in
your
Michelle
interest
Obama.
is. Guess what?
People seem so fixated
when you're
on
in their
What are you
machine.
saying? Your point is what?
I'm saying when you're in the machine,
Yeah.
you don't have a choice. If her husband goes, go.
I don't know about that.
We're the party. You're going to run.
You don't have a choice.
You're going to run.
Yeah, you're going to run. I don't want to. No, you're going to run.
Oh, okay, then, ready for this though?
Show me somebody.
Can I finish?
Show me some. No.
Can I finish? If she was going to run, if she was going to run,
somebody
she would
that
have won.
didn't want to run and that ran.
Show
me someone.
What I'm saying to you.
Show me. Give me one example.
Joe Biden.
He wanted to run. What
He
do you
doesn't
mean?
know what the hell
He
is
wanted
going
to
on.
run so bad that he was supposed to be a one-term candidate, and this vegetable decided to run twice, and everyone had to pull the plug on him before basically he embarrassed himself in another debate.
So
he wanted to. If he was a career politician for 50 years,
If Michelle Obama
he ran 3 times for
Michelle
president.
Obama,
Don't tell me he didn't want to
if
run.
Michelle Obama ran this way around, would it have been a close race?
All right, so let me just show you this.
Hey, Rob, want to go
Yes.
to
By the way, here's what I found.
Conclusion is clear. The rumors of an affair between Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston are baseless, fueled by gossip rather than truth. Both Aniston and the Obamas have firmly denied these claims, leaving no credible evidence to support them.
What I found. It's so serious that Jimmy Kimmel asked Jennifer Aniston on the show, is there something going on with you and Barack? I've never seen this. I just sent it to Rob. Rob, is this really him asking her about the magazine?
Yeah, so apparently these rumors
recently?
No, so apparently the rumor started back in October of last year, and this clip is from around that time.
Let's see it.
Worry about that. Like, for instance, like this is a magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago and said the truth about Jen and Barack.
That's kind of, that was, of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it going to be? Or the email saying, you know, some cheesy tabloid is going to make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does
I
your
was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like, is
She's not mad at it. She wasn't
is
mad.
there any truth to this? Or is it,
No, that is absolutely untrue.
well, I know it's not true. I just don't know if everybody knows.
you know everything. You know everything, Jimmy.
So, by the way,
you believe her?
Look, let me just say this part. So, you know, as you go through it, if they get a divorce and it doesn't work out, it's their business. You know, when you're a public figure, other people can react to it and say whatever they want to say. Jennifer Aniston has had that happen to her. You know, when a girl took her guy, and we know who that was, Angelina Jolie. So she may be like, "Look, can I finish my legacy with me taking a bigger guy away?" You know, you took Brad, I get it, but I took Barack.
That's kind of a
You know,
gangster
I don't
move.
know. I don't know about that. But may I finish my? Okay. All I'm saying is, in regard.
The public's fascination with this story raises an interesting question. Why are we so captivated by such narratives? A love triangle involving a former president, a beloved Hollywood actress, and an admired former first lady is undeniably alluring. It's the kind of tale that seems ripped from the pages of a dramatic novel or the plot of a blockbuster film. However, as tempting as these stories may be, they often overshadow the true lives, achievements, and contributions of the individuals involved, diverting attention from their real accomplishments.
At the time. And here's Barack, the video footage of him. Not sure where he's going. Is he going to the private room? Is Jennifer Aniston up there? I don't know. Name this movie. Name this movie. But what about this? People are saying that the Jennifer Aniston story is a cover for the pending Obama divorce because Obama is gay. As anyone who's been paying even the remotest bit of attention knew years ago, Truth Detector states. Well, let's hear what Tucker Carlson had to say on
We're squeamish about, in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did. I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it, not because they were squeamish about sex or drugs, but because the Obama campaign said anyone who reports on this gets no access to the Obama campaign. And so they didn't report on it. So that happened in 2000.
Now, I want to bring up something that's very important here. This is the man. This is Larry Sinclair. And I actually have met Larry Sinclair. I met him in 2012. It was at the Republican National Convention in Tampa, Florida. At the time, I was running a super PAC supporting Congressman Paul. We had rented a house for everybody who was attending on our behalf to stay at. And we had a house party. Larry Sinclair showed up to our house party. And he sat.
Barack and Michelle Obama have dedicated years to building a legacy of public service, advocacy, and inspiration, while Jennifer Aniston remains one of Hollywood's most enduring stars, celebrated for her talent and philanthropy. Reducing these influential figures to mere tabloid drama undermines their significant accomplishments and impact.
Saying fast and furious loud, I've been hearing this rumor about the Obamas getting a divorce from reputable people. I'm not talking about TMZ, she says. I'm talking about very serious journalists telling me they are hearing that the Obama divorce rumors are true. And Tara, who's a senior political correspondent for Puck, says, I've certainly heard it for a while too, even before Michelle said she wasn't coming to the inauguration. I do not know whether this is true at all, but if it is true, it truly would be a political earthquake in Democrat circles. Never mind America. I don't remember a presidential divorce in modern history. What do you guys make of it?
Oh, man. So I started hearing murmurs about this a while ago too, and I guess so. I asked Ashbrook, and he confirmed it. Ashbrook was like, because he hangs out with a lot of
psychic there.
We did it with a psychic. Yeah, and so that's the thing is, how awesome must have that situation been that the psychic was like, I see a president in your past that you're currently dating. And she's like, oh, it's Barack. You're right.
And then like through the crystal ball, it's like, I'll be there for you.
Oh my God, it's Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, it was her circle of friends there, allegedly discussing that. I mean, we don't know. But
that's how you know it's true.
Is it so hard to believe?
Like, when a woman tells another woman, yeah, you can tell me, I'll keep a secret. The phone's already out. Now it's about to hit a group chat. So that is to me, the most conclusive piece of evidence.
This isn't the first time public figures have been caught in baseless rumors, and it certainly won't be the last. Gossip has a powerful way of blurring the line between fact and fiction, creating a narrative too compelling to ignore. However, as media consumers, it's important to approach such stories critically. Headlines may be crafted to grab attention, but the truth often lies hidden beneath layers of exaggeration and speculation, requiring us to look beyond the surface to understand the full picture.
Some of you are married. Did you see the post he put out to celebrate her birthday?
Yeah.
Was it her birthday or their anniversary?
He did.
He chose the least attractive photo of her that's ever been released. I mean, this is just wrong. Michelle Obama can look very nice in a photograph. This ain't it. She's got the kerchief on her head. They're about 20 feet apart in this intimate dinner. And he looks great. This is classic, right? Like, he's like, this is a great picture. He's got the 1,000-watt smile. And she looks terrible. Why would he do this?
Megan, if I posted that photo, I certainly wouldn't be dating Jennifer Aniston.
You'd be a dead man?
I'd be a dead man.
And I've only been married a year, but I've already learned take the photos, you show it to the wife, and then you distribute it.
Well, no.
It's simple.
The way it works is you take the photo, you show it to the wife, you retake the photo, and then you get and then there's always a couple of.
You got to get the principal to sign off.
Yeah.
But let me ask you for real. Do you think this is true?
No. So here's the thing, and this is one other theory of the case. Maybe Jennifer Aniston is the Biden's answer to George Clooney here, right? I mean, maybe this, because I'll be honest, I have heard this sort of thing rumbling around in DC, and there's some connections there with the people, what you would call reputable people, because they served in an administration. Maybe they served in the Obama administration. They certainly served in the Biden administration.
And that's the thing is, so the Bidens and the Obamas hate each other because Michelle Obama is very good friends with Hunter Biden's ex-wife. So that's led to a significant problem where they don't like Hunter.
The rumors surrounding Barack Obama, Jennifer Aniston, and Michelle Obama remind us of the importance of seeking truth amidst the noise. Both Aniston and the Obamas have directly addressed the rumors, offering clarity and reaffirming their relationships. Their responses emphasize not only the absurdity of the claims but also the strength of their bonds.